Hey guys, how are you? Jeff Thisted here. I drive a 55. We're leaving California, heading back to Colorado in the 55 with a couple additions. Come along for the ride. Check them out. Hey guys, how are you? Does that look familiar? You a fan of U2? Harmony Motel. I was going to say Harmony J. Look at the sign. Those music notes look like little J's. Harmony Motel. It's where they shot the album cover for Joshua Tree. You can see the motel there and then that little roof sign. Kind of cool, right? Hey, that's a nice picture. All right, we're on our way back to Colorado from California. All right, we're just pulling into Amboy, Route 66, California. Check it out. Yeah, mid-century modern. Super cool. Amboy Post Office. Been here a bunch of times before, but it's always pretty cool. Yeah, check out that shot. 66 action, very nice. It's been around for a long time. It's on the National Register of Historic Places. Mojave Desert. It's almost 100. And I've been in here a bunch of times, but I've never seen they've got planes that come and land out here. The root beer, get it? Route 66. Root beer. Hey guys. And that's the lady right there, Miss Nicole. Kenneth's not here. What, he's lazy? He's taking the day off, or?
Oh no, he's working.
All right, he's working.
Lazy.
Yeah, these guys are restoring it, getting ready for 2026 100th anniversary. Are those cabins going to be ready?
So fingers crossed. We were aiming for 2026, but I keep telling people construction doesn't work on your timeline.
Yeah, it's all good.
So that's the goal, whether we make it or not, but at least we are in the process. There's new septic for the cottages, the public bathrooms, grease traps, so we're also working on the cafe.
Wow.
Yeah, new electrical, some natural gas lines for the cottages, so it's actually no longer being talked about, it's actually being done. So
that's awesome, in the process.
Yes.
Very cool. How long have you been here?
I've been here a little over 4 years.
And you love every minute?
Oh, dude, this is the coolest job I have ever had.
So,
even the drive is beautiful.
So how long has this joint, tell us a little history, please.
So, let's see, people has started settling here around 1838. Whether they were miners, they were working on the train. Here we go. I feel special now, right? So whether they were here working on the train, they were here with the mining, whether it's just copper, gypsum, the salt mines. And then finally in 1858, we were named by an engineer that was working on the railway, and he named the towns alphabetically. So we are Amboy, then you hear of the Baghdad, Cadiz, Danby, Essex, Fenner, and it goes on a little bit.
Very cool.
Yeah. And then, of course, as it got more popular, Roy, who got stuck here around 1924, 26, he was stuck because he couldn't pay for the repairs on his car. So he ended up working as a mechanic at one of the shops that was already here. Then he started working at the Saltus mine, eventually saw potential, bought up a couple of acres here, and then built Roy's garage at first. Then the wife Velma wanted a cafe because she got tired of cooking for people that were stuck overnight and the other cafe was closed. Velma got a cafe. That was the early 40s, mid 40s. The cottages were done, kept getting more and more popular with Route 66. Then they did the motel in the back, over 20-something units, the lobby part, and then the sign was unveiled 1959 New Year's Eve.
Awesome. And when it was just restored within the past few years, right?
The sign was relit November 16th, 2019.
29, okay, so 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Very cool. Relit,
So,
yeah.
yeah, so relit. It wasn't lit for about 30 years. So it was a big deal.
Very cool. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Roy's is part of history. You got to live Route 66. Right? You said route, not route.
Oh, I always say route.
I don't know.
The same sentence.
Yeah.
I'll say both.
Okay. They got postcards. They got stamps. They just had a photo shoot with Cindy Crawford out here. All right, Roy's. Oh, and that's the dude right there who he rebought Roy's and yeah, brought it back to life. It's pretty cool. Roy's Amboy with tourists. All right, we came from down that way, Corona and Orange County Hotrods. Route 66 is right in front of us. That's all right. And we're heading that way east to Needles. Giddy up. All right, we just pulled off in Needles, California. And Needles is on old Route 66. In fact, Route 66 is right there. There's the freeway. There's the 40, Interstate 40 right there. Route 66 is right there. And this Minuteman service station was featured in, I think it's either 26 or 23. It's an Ed Ruscha book. And he's considered the father of art books, or and if you look back behind that, see the one behind it, it's an old Wilshire gas station. You can tell by that awning. But I've been here, okay, this isn't, I'll post a picture. This one isn't the one from the Ed Ruscha book. That one, I think, was demolished. It's on the other side of town. This one is it's on the west side, exactly, yeah. It's on the west side of Needles. So yeah, there it is, the Minuteman station. And you got the old Wilshire station right there. And you can see the old Denny's Boomerang up there as well, next to the Red Roof Inn. So good stuff in Needles. Hey guys, what's going on?
What's up? Just cruising, doing wheelies.
Doing wheelies? Did we see a wheelie?
I can't.
Wow, 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 wow! Holy moly, that's crazy. What did you say to me back there?
I watch your YouTube.
Thanks, man. What's your name?
Matthew.
Matthew, it's nice to meet you. I'm Jeff. Hang on. How do you like that? Needles, California. Doing some videos, and I made here's a sticker for you, pal.
Thank you.
Dude, thank you. You made my day. That's awesome. Wow, look at him go. Riding wheelies. You watch too?
Huh?
Do you watch too? Yeah. Here you go, pal.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you guys for the support. I appreciate it.
Have a good day.
You too. Thanks, guys. All right, we're still in Needles, California. This is Carty's camp. And if you watch the John Ford movie, The Grapes of Wrath, when the Jodes get into California, they go by this. Carty's camp. And I believe that Carty's camp predates Route 66. It's from the National Old Trails Road, which is kind of cool. I love that history. I think it started as a motel or a gas station and then turned into a motel. We've got the 66 Motel, which is right over there, and then the cool 66 Motel sign as well. There it is. That's what's left of the motel. Now it's apartments, from what I've heard. Carty's Camp in Needles, California. Interstate 40 is right up this way, and that's the east side of Needles. Sit back out on the road. All right, we're in Kingman, Arizona. I got my belly full of pizza. It was delicious down there, the Crickety Ricket or Rickety Cricks, something like that. But right up the hill from that is the El Trovatore. It's been here for a long time and purportedly the first hotel in Arizona with air conditioning, which is super cool. It was in disrepair for a while, and supposedly Elvis stayed here and all those, the famous people, but who cares about them? Look at the neon. Look at the sign. It's pretty awesome. And right down I can't zoom in, but right over there is the Hilltop Motel sign. Kind of kitschy. They've done it recently. It's got the Guinness Book of World Records, world's longest map, the world's longest Route 66 map. So here's see if you can get. Yeah, this is in super night mode also. They've got the Route 66. Yeah, so I'm using, this is a DJI Mini Mic 2. I got it with a little case. And then this is the Action 5 Pro. It's the only one. There's not a different, it's the Action 5. That's what they call it, Action 5 Pro. And I dig them, and then I got this little tripod thing. So, there we go. Kingman Airfield, 1942. Picture of a Cobra. And I don't know if that's a B-25 Liberator, I'm not sure, but all the rooms have different themes. I stayed in the Marilyn Monroe room last time. This time I'm in the James Dean room. One of my favorite things is, I already unpacked my stuff. It wasn't messed up like this when I got here. When I turn on the TV, every time I turn on the TV, it's always on old classic television. So I dig that. I don't know if that may be original. The owners are thinking that may be original. The refrigerator and microwave certainly aren't, but the tub is blocked off, but my guess is that's original tile and original fixtures. I don't know if that's soap or if that's for toilet paper. Maybe the toilet used to be here. I don't know. My guess is there used to be a shower. I don't know. Because right here is the shower. So is this original tile? I do not know. Now there's a rubber mat down there. So it very well may be original tile. I dig the corner sink. It's a kitschy little room. I mean, if you're looking for the Ritz, this isn't your type of place, but if you want someplace super cool, and you're supporting history, Route 66. These guys are here
Yeah, they're living it. So check out the, look at that thing glistening in the neon. Or LED, sorry. Anyways, this is where I'm staying. El Trovatore, Kingman, Arizona. We'll be on the road again tomorrow on the way back to Colorado. All right. Good night.
All right, Flagstaff, Arizona for another Batwing. Phillips 66 Batwing. This one, as the story goes, was also in an Ed Ruscha book. There's the shot. Historic Route 66 right here. Flagstaff, AZ. Oh yeah, there's an old school motel, El Pueblo Motor Inn. So I thought that this was an old, it is an old Batwing, an old Phillips 66 Batwing, but this isn't the one from the Ed Ruscha photograph in the picture book. It's Mike's Bikes in Flagstaff, Arizona. Mike was telling me this isn't the Ed Ruscha one. That was in downtown?
That's on the other side of downtown.
Yeah.
Other side of downtown.
On west.
On old Route 66.
Okay.
The original.
All right. You heard it from the guys, the man himself. Thank you, guys.
Hey, you got it.
On the other side of downtown. It's been scraped. It's no longer there. So this is the last Batwing in Flagstaff, and there you go. The motorcycle shop. Stop by and say hi and check it out. Gotta love a Batwing. All right, back on the road. Hey guys, we just got done fueling up with some gasoline, Holbrook, Arizona. And while I'm sitting here, I figured I'd show you some of the upgrades we got done this season. First one are these pedals. They are Locar / Clayton machine pedals. It's a drive-by wire system. And this is just a brake pedal cover. Everyone's got those old silver pedals. You know which ones I'm talking about. Everyone's got them. So those are my new pedals. I dig them. And then this is the new steering column. It's an I-did-it steering column. The pedals are made in America. I believe in Ohio, but I did it. I-D-I-D-I-T, or a Locar, sorry, the Locar pedals, and then an I-did-it steering column. I got flashers now. And look at this. It's a tilt, the tilty tilt column. Pretty cool, right? Love that. And so after I hit the turns, oh, and yeah, that turn signal, and it's a cruise control, Dakota Digital Cruise Control. So when I hit the turn signal, and then I turn back to center, it cancels that automatically. It used to not do that, and it drove me nuts, but it's doing it now. It's really cool, and it's a Buttersoft spring or Buttersoft action. I love it. Also, those were last year in Scottsdale. 13-inch rotors, 6-piston calipers with the first Surfer Paradise Gold, and then we just got that put in. The first Surfer's Paradise Gold master cylinder. And then from that, to match everything up, same 13-inch rotors. There is we got the 4-piston rotor out, or 4-piston caliper in back with a e-brake or a parking brake. So if I'm parked on a hill or as a safety precaution, I can hit that and nobody will know, and it'll be locked, and be the best thing ever, I tell you what. So anyways, those are the upgrades on the 55. We're in Holbrook heading to Colorado, and yeah, there's the old engine. Back on the road. Thanks, man. Making friends. All right, we're in Grants, New Mexico. Route 66 is down that way. And the reason we're here is it's another Batwing. I got to turn it around and get a picture. But I've never been to this Batwing in Grants, New Mexico. Gas up. Not sure if they're making it into a restaurant or what. But it's a Batwing, like half a mile away from Old Route 66, which is that way. All right, get a couple pictures and yeah, we'll get back out on the road. All right, we stayed in Albuquerque last night. Albuquerque's back that way. This little road is Indian Service Road something. I think we're on the res or an Indian reservation. I'm not sure which one, but this is it. The most interesting spot in the Wild West. The Old West, sorry. Most interesting spot in the Old West. It's been featured in Life magazine, New Mexico, Look magazines, and newspapers all over the U.S. Super cool, right? Cars out front, but super quiet out here. Except for this big old water truck. All right, we're gonna head up to Santa Fe, then into Colorado. All right.